Hello everyone, my name is Sam, and today I'm here to tell you a little bit about my Dodge 400 here. So this is a 1983 Dodge 400 Coupe. So this car was made by Dodge for only 2 years, 1982 and 1983, and at the time was essentially the equivalent of the Chrysler LeBaron. Essentially the same car. But yeah, I traded it about 6 months ago. I traded it for I had a 1986 Mustang convertible, and I traded it even for this here. But when I saw it, because I knew it was an incredibly rare car, because a little over 50,000 were made over its 2-year production, but most of them were ended up in scrap yards. And the convertibles, because they were made in convertibles as well, the convertibles there are a few out there on the World Wide Web. But coupes, as well as the sedans, are virtually extinct. There's very little evidence of them existing in our world today. So when I saw this here, I was really intrigued. And of all places, I bought it in northern Wisconsin. So I really like meaning to do a title search on it to figure out exactly where it spent most of its life. Because it's either been garaged most of its life, or it spent a lot of time somewhere down south. Because as you can see, the body is very clean. It's a really nice body, very little rust. A few little spots that have developed right there on the wheel well, a little bit. You got one little spot right here in the back by the trunk. But for the most part, the body looks really nice. And underneath, it's pretty, very little rust. It's all pretty clean underneath as well. So yeah, so I'm a big fan of this car, really like it, and I've put a little work into it mechanically, and it's been a bit of a project, but it's also been my daily driver at the same time, because it's just got so much class. I have to show it off, you know. So it's an ongoing process of exactly what I'm doing with it, but like I said, mechanically it's running really pretty sound now. My next big project is to figure out, because the paint looks great, but you have a lot of these little imperfections, just little paint imperfections, and really only notice if you really look up close, because by standing any distance away you really can't notice. But nonetheless, I really would like to get those refinished, and I mean, I've been looking into trying to buff them out, but I'm not sure if it's going to be possible, because I don't want to have to repaint it, because the paint looks nice in the car. And there's a lot of chrome. It'd be a bit of a hassle. If it has to be done, it has to be done. But nonetheless, like I said, the paint looks nice, but those imperfections are going to have to be fixed. So the next thing I'm really going to have to do, it's going to be a real pain in the ass, is this top right here. This is the vinyl top, and as you can see, it's really deteriorated over time from the sun, most likely. It's starting to kind of peel and whatnot. But it also needs a paint, because I know looks like it's been painted poorly. So I really, at very minimum, I'd have to paint it. Maybe try to get some kind of sealer or something over this. I don't know. But ideally, I'll reupholster the whole thing. But yeah, so that's the outside. It's, like I said, very clean, looking pretty nice, clean enough to turn some heads. But on the inside, very clean as well. Really, in the interior, no rips, fades, or tears. The seats are cloth. Yeah, but as you can see, even on the door, it's like, it just looks nice. It's without much flaw. There's the radio and the stereo system here. All working good. I had to rewire it, but it's working. It's up to snuff now. It's got some great speakers. Yeah, heat works. AC does not, needs a recharge. But look, look how clean that red. That's probably the nicest radio I've ever seen in any car I've had. It just looks nice. probably the most interesting thing about this car, maybe you noticed when I stepped in, is the 5-speed manual transmission. And this car was incredibly limited in Dodge's production. In the Eurosport edition of the Reliant or the Aries, the manual transmission was pretty regularly available, but in the Dodge 400, it was very selective. There was a very small number that were made with the manual transmission, released to a select number of dealerships, and which makes this it's very likely that this is the last Dodge 400 manual transmission existing. So that's pretty cool, because I know there's probably no one that has the same car. And if you look up the Dodge 400 original 1982 commercial, it's a female racing car driver, and she is driving this exact car, same exterior color, same trim level, and with the manual transmission. So that's really the most existence. That's the greatest piece of evidence that this car actually exists. Honestly, looks like this guy's got a pretty sweet little Jeep Wagoneer there. I really like that. Anyway, so yeah, like I said, really clean inside. Got the pull down here. Got a cool little secret little pocket right there. But it looks clean. Headliner is fully intact and not dropping down at all. No mirrors, but that's okay.
This key car, bro.
Oh, thanks so much. I appreciate it. Huh. Yeah, this guy just that was really cool. He gave me some stickers, some K-car stickers. Huh, what a coincidence. Yeah, well, cool. I'll definitely put those on something. Anyway, but yeah, so let's go ahead and start her up and take her for a spin. As you can see right there is that's the hood ornament. I need to reattach that. I have not done that yet. Soon plan to. Hear her purr. Let's go ahead and look under the hood. There we go, look at that. Very clean underneath. Got the 2.2 in here. Running real nice. Now, I've read that the reason why a lot of these cars ended up shitting out is because of partially aluminum engines. If you didn't change the radiator fluid very regularly, that they would end up eating through the aluminum at some point. So yeah, so that's something. So I've been trying to keep up with that. All right, looks like here we got our message center right there, and looks like we need a little windshield wiper fluid. All right. There we go. Like I said, she drives really smooth, handles well, no complaints. Trying to drive stick one-handed here. Yeah. She really rocks and rolls. There's an early 70s Nova over there that guy's got. I'm a big fan of. I always see that there. a beautiful day in Chicago today, Chi-Town. Well, there she is for you. The 1983 Dodge 400 stick shift. Looking fine and ready to rock. I love all the chrome on it. Yeah, one other exterior thing is that it's got these really cool wheel covers. There's some hubs right there that were stock, but the this passenger side front rim is missing it, so I'm gonna have to pick up a Pentastar there. But there she is, looking fierce. So thanks so much for watching, guys. If you have any questions or comments, I'll try to answer them the best I can. Or if you have any information to offer me, there's not a whole lot of information out there on the Dodge 400. So I'm always looking to learn more if anybody knows something I don't. So yeah, just go ahead and leave it in the comments. I'd be happy to take a look. So thanks so much, guys. It's my 1983 Dodge 400 manual transmission.